Welcome back, everybody. Round two here at TCGplayer.com. I am Conley Woods. This is Lorwyn Draft. We have a sweet little Elementals brew draft around Horde of Notions. This hand is perfectly acceptable. 3 colors of mana, a Vivid Land, 2-drop, 4-drop removal spell. Not perfect, but certainly not complaining. There's a chance our opponent takes a second to get here. Try to give them a minute. With the OBS recording software, there's really no pause on recording videos, so it'll also be done post-editing. So try my best to make sure my opponent's here before I kick things off. These two combo up pretty nicely, which is good for us. Ooh. Well, I guess I play this. If nothing else, this makes my future draws insane. Like, if I draw Horde of Notions, I can just cast it, so there's that. But I can also just cast Cease the Seer Blades next turn, and then the turn after make it pretty big off of a Smoke Grid activation plus a Soul Bright Flame Cone activation, making it a 4/4 trample, which is pretty strong. Cast that. F6. Yeah. Barking dog outside. Alright, so this turn's pretty good for us. Even aside from that, which is nice. Here's this. Target this. I'm just going to get into extra damage right now. I could Tarfire his creature, but it's not that relevant as of right now. Turn 3 attacking with a 5/4 trample and having 2 other creatures out is not bad, though. I'll say that much. Tarfire, much better against Gold Metal Harrier than Avian Changeling. And another 2/2, sure. Alright, so we're going to go target this. Target this. This. Get my bunch of red mana. I don't think I'm going to spend the black mana. Murder this. Excuse me. So this guy's going to be a 9 power at the end of the day. I have a feeling this guy did not play Lorwyn the first time around. No, as Facebook goes off, of course. That's what Facebook does. Lorwyn is like one of the most powerful sets if you know what you're doing. Like Silver Gold Dowsers, our last opponent understood how powerful that was. He had multiples of them. I've been getting Silver Gold Dowsers 7th and 8th pick all the time because people just not realize how strong of a card that is. Some of the like elf build arounds people haven't assessed correctly. Like there's the Scarblade, which discards elves to kill opposing creatures. It's a tough card to utilize, but it's an extremely powerful card if you know what you're doing. This guy is happy just to be watching cool things happen. So I could have bonfired either one of his creatures this turn, but not really worth it. Sounds like Lorwyn. I'm guessing there was an Elvish Branch Bender involved. Branch Bender's another one of those cards that's like pretty innocuous. You're like, oh. Yeah, there's a Branch Bender involved. Branch Bender's a Grey Ogre. It's a 3-mana 2/2 elf that you tap and make a forest into an XX elf, where X is the number of elves, or an XX tree folk, where X is the number of elves you control. So it's just a super, super powerful card. Yep, double all your elves. Elvish Promenade. I lost to an Immaculate Magistrate the other night, which is a 4-mana 2/2 that you tap to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature equal to the number of elves you control. And the only way I was able to beat it in one game, I lost the match to it. I beat it one game with Hunter of Eyeblights, which is basically an unplayable card that is a 5-mana 3/3, comes into play, puts a +1/+1 counter on a creature an opponent controls, and then it has 3 tap, kill a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. I can't read what he wrote. Can't read in here either. That's lame. So my opponent's red-white. He had at least one ground guy, so I'm kind of wanting to bring in Hurly-Burly, but I do have 2 Tarfires as is. I kind of want to do 1 Hurly-Burly for 1 Falkrinder, but that ruins that aspect of the deck, and I kind of like that aspect of the deck. So, man, he's very liable to be. He's also got the prevent 1 damage guy, though. That kind of beats it. All right, I'm just going to keep it as is. We'll be right back for game 2 of round 2 here momentarily. All right, welcome back. It was quite the break. My opponent was sideboarding. Welcome back to game 2 of round 2 here. Our hand is insane. We have a Smoke Braider and a Flamekin and a Stout Arm and the mana to cast all them. So we're going to do that. I don't know why I just rearranged in the wrong order. Swamp's not bad. We have a sweet little Elementals brew if you've not been watching, by the way. It's like a 5-color. Ooh, that's a Wise Sin. Getting to cast the Smoke Braider for potential nut draws if I draw a Horde. Or I guess that's basically it. But there's other like 5 drops and whatnot. I could draw like a Fault Grinder or something. Main phase, or I guess attack steps, Tricopian Sight. Alright, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. We're gonna pass turn. Not the most exciting thing in the world. Only 3 spells. Take Tray Balls. Oh, that's gross. So Bridget, for anybody that doesn't know, currently 3/4 first strike thanks to Wizensen, or Wizensen, whichever one you want to go with. Deals 2 damage. I think it's actually Wizen is the real word, but deals 2 damage to each attacking or blocking creature target player controls. So she can't attack into this ability unless she has Tricopian Sight, which would have been a blowout. But it still makes blocking slightly awkward. I can still block the Sen and take a Bridget activation and still 2 for 1, so that's not that bad. And gain 4 life. Oh, just attacking with both? Uh-oh. He's got Surge of Thought left, so I'm just going to block a 3 for 2, I guess, is basically what this is. But I think it's fine. We got Crib Swap. Oh, okay, so that was a free block. Alright, that's fine. What the heck is going on? Double Tricopian Sight over here. He's got this little combo action. And I just got Crib Swapped. Well, he's got 1 card in hand. I can just cast it, so I'm going to. This thing has vigilance? Man, that's such a beast. Probably gonna get a land. No, I got a Dawn Fluke? Come on, you don't play Dawn Fluke, my friend. Don't run the Dawn Fluke, it's a trap. Can I see what he said? No, I can't. Do not run the Dawn Fluke. I promise you, it's a trap. Just look at that artwork. Just look at it. How do I beat this card? I need to draw Eye Blight's Ending and fast. Not exactly. Alright, pass the turn. This does kill this if he gets frisky. I don't think he'll get frisky with it, but you never know. Alright, so you tackle this guy. He's attacking him, so we're going to kill him. I take 4. Kid can Harbinger. He can find both of these creatures? Jeez. Alright. That's a little... He said his deck was like mild synergy. He's got these crazy combos in there. We need to draw a Horde of Notions, or... We didn't get a Mole Drifter or Shriek Maw, which is like the real like centerpiece of in the elemental deck. He's got Avian Chains in. Okay, that's not a big deal. Can we draw something sweet? No. I think we just died of this chain thing. I get to chump block with a 1/1. This is not a good attack. We get to eat this Wizened Sun. He gets to deal 2 damage to everything, that's fine. Alright, so Wizened Sun dies, which is big, because now this is no longer lethal. so I don't have to block it. Do have to deal with this changeling though. Nope. No. We do not draw any spells. We need the spells. You know the spells? We need them. We need the spells. So Faultgrinder is likely to not be as good as I anticipated, thanks to him being one color that game. I'm going to drop in this Mud Button Torch Runner, and I'm going to hit submit. We'll be right back for Game 3 of Round 2 here momentarily. Conley Woods, TCGplayer.com, Lorwyn Draft. See you shortly. All right, welcome back. Round 2 here. Game 3. Keeping this hand. We have a Firebelly Changeling, Eye Blights Ending. Even have a Fault Grinder to throw at him on the play, which is not that bad. Smoke Raider would have been nice to work with this Fault Grinder. We have yet to have that combo. Uh-oh, he missed his first turn, then we caught it. Ooh. I think I cast this because I'm more willing to run it into stuff. Could be a 2-power creature if I want it to be. I can't Eye Blights Ending and have it be 2-power creature, but I doubt I'm going to Eye Blights Ending on turn 2 or turn 3. I'm happy with him to trade here. I'm happy if he doesn't block. Just happy. I'm just a happy person, you know. Our hand's kind of slow, so I'm happy just to make any positive trades that progress the game. If he takes 2 there, I'm also kind of happy. Oh, the Wispmare. Ooh, that was not a bad draw. Sure. Just gonna get it for 2 and probably Fault Grinder one of those lands. Actually, I could save the Fault Grinder. I'm only a couple mana away. I can instead kill Sin and get in for 3. Blowing up land could be huge though. Then again, he just cast a 2-drop. What does that mean? Kind of like just getting it for 2 here on the blowing up land. We'll see if this works out. I'm putting him on having like a 5-drop in hand because he cast a 2-drop on turn 4 when he had no Kizkin out. He could just have like a bunch of the stupid Triclopian Sight, but even then I don't want Eye Blights in again. If he attacks with Sen, I obviously know he has it. Okay, he didn't. Interesting. I don't expect Fault Grinder to be great against him. The only reason I did it there was its maximization of mana, and I had a slight read. Ooh, that was a good draw. Kill that creature before he can surge or do anything like that. He's got a couple 1/3 flyers, not too worried. He had all his land drops, so the Fault Grinder didn't matter. But I really wouldn't have done much else, so it's not a huge deal. I would have had a 4/4 trample in my hand for later. Keeps back both of his creatures. I'm guessing he has a +1/+1 spell. Oh, yes. I don't know. What is it? Did I see something get +2/+2 and I'm stupid? What did he play? He didn't play Surge with Thought Left. He played... What was it? I don't even know. I should remember this. He played something weird. Oh yeah, he played that. Okay. But you need 3 of those. Okay. Giant. If he... Oh yeah, he could block 2 or more creatures and he gains first strike, so we're just going to Eyeblight Sending that. We're going to attack with everything. Next I have Brian. Alright, going to the finals. That was a little bit of a rocky draw for us there, but we didn't need to cast O'Brien, which was nice. We would have been able to cast it the turn after we won, I guess. Yeah, our opponent actually put up quite the fight in that second game, which our Copian side just crushing us. But we got there. Yeah, we'll be right back for the finals. Conley was TCGplayer.com, drafting Lorwyn, drafting around Elementals, Horde of Notions. See you shortly.